Hi guys, happy holidays from TR's Tarot Talk 1111. I'm Tracy. If you're new to the channel and this resonates with you, please hit that like and subscribe button. Don't forget to put on your notification bell. We're going to be doing a lot of exciting things over here. I was sick with COVID and I had a lot of time where I wasn't doing any uploads to think about what I would like to do for the new year. So there's some fresh energy coming in for the new year. And so you're going to want to be a part of that if you resonate with how I read. For those of you that are returning, I love you. I am so grateful for you. And I can't wait to see what 2022 is going to bring for us. I am here to do the zodiac sign of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is also, so I'm sorry, guys. My mailman just pulled up and distracted me. What I wanted to say is if you are a cross watcher, bear in mind that Spirit knows who's watching, and it could very well be your own advice that you're receiving instead of advice about your person. Also, I have an announcement. I am offering a $30 discount on private readings for the holiday season. It starts now, December 1st, all the way through January 2nd. So if you've been wanting to get a personal private reading and, maybe money and finances have been a little juggled, then this gives you a huge discount. And also, I'm offering it as a gift certificate. I'm sorry, guys. Brain fart. Gift certificate for those of you that want to gift a reading to somebody else. All you have to do is follow the directions in the description box below as if you're purchasing for yourself. Send me an email with the screenshot of your payment, and then let me know in the email that it is for a friend or a family member, and then send me in that email their email address so I can contact them and tell them that you gifted them a free reading, and we will, schedule the reading and the questions that they want answered through that. All right. Any other announcements? Just that, pardon me, I had COVID at the beginning of November. And so my allergies on top of the echoes of COVID has got my sinuses, my throat, and everything's kind of gooby. But anyhow, so Patreons, guys, there will be an extended version of all zodiacs uploaded on the 1st through the 3rd of each month. And the extended, so if this resonates with you and this is your energy and you need to know more, then go over to Patreon. Today is the 1st. If you join today, then you will not be billed again until the 1st. They bill on the 1st of each month. And so you will get in that for $4.44, all of the extended zodiacs and 2 additional uploads per week. That is exclusive content that you can't get over here. Now, the biggest announcement I wanted to make, and I did put in my community tab, is that if you resonate with being a twin flame, and I know a lot of you do, it's how you found me, is because of the twin flame journey. I created a tier over in Patreon. It's $11.11 to honor the 11/11 awakening of the twins. And it is where I was guided by Spirit to do most of my twin flame channelings. Energy has been stagnant. We've been in separation, a lot of us, for a while now. And I have been guided by Spirit that the beginning of 2022 is going to be a huge shift in energy. Karmic cycles, karmic relationships are finally finding closure and beginning their journey to healing and closing out those cycles. And there's going to be a huge surge in communication and union energies. So if you resonate with being a twin flame, then please feel free to join us over on Patreon. I will be doing probably a once a month energy check-in over here. on YouTube, but I'm really going to focus the most of my attention in Patreon. I've created that community because as a divine feminine twin flame myself, in my 3D life and experience, none of my friends or family understand what I've gone through, what these changes, the spiritual growth, these huge transformation that I've gone through, and the fact that I am quantumly entangled with a person that they don't understand why. And so I didn't have anybody to talk to about it. And so if you feel like you are also not able to talk to somebody about it, please go on over to Patreon, join us, become part of the Love Tribe. Everybody in that 1111 tier is a twin flame, and they understand exactly what it is you're going through. You guys can exchange contact information. You can make friends over there and just commune with like-minded twins. Okay. Sorry for the lengthy intro, but I haven't been here in a while because I was sick with COVID. So there was a lot of stuff I needed to catch you up on. And now we're going to start your reading. And oh, look at that. It is 144, which seems to be one of my new numbers I've been seeing a lot lately. Don't know what it means yet. I haven't looked it up. All right, this is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in love and relationships. Doesn't have to be romantic. Could be love of self if you're single. It could be somebody new coming in if you're single. It could be somebody that you're already quantumly entangled with if you're not single. And it can also be family and loved ones. However it looks to me, I'm setting my intention for romance, but sometimes Spirit brings other messages through. I'm going to try really hard to clear my throat. It's allergies for me, always. It seems like all the time it's allergy season. But on top of that, Jesse and I had COVID. Starting November 1st was when we first came down with the symptoms. And we've been healed and doing great for a couple of weeks now. But there is a little bit of an echo, for me at least, of throat stuff. So please forgive me if I sound all gooby. I need a drink. All right, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So I already did Sagittarius. I actually did a bonus reading for Sagittarius by accident because I did Sagittarius a couple of days ago and forgot that I did them again. So if you are cross-watching and you have Sagittarius in your chart, I'm going to be uploading 2 December readings for Sagittarius for their birthday, I guess. It's a unannounced, unexpected birthday bonus. But I am going to get out all of your oracles before we start. Oh, look at that. That wreath, I shuffled really good. That come out for Sagittarius too. Okay, so we have love in spite of it all. It says, before this odyssey ever began, there was you, your best friends, and wide-eyed curiosity among you about who would be the first to leap, the first to forget, the first to kiss, the first to tell, the first to fall, and the first to get back up again. And the first to remember that it all began with a dare to love in spite of it all. Is that you, Megatroid, the universe? P.S. I remember the glint in your eyes, all 3 of them. So this is big. This is big energy just in this one card. This is about spiritual enlightenment, your third eye, recognizing why you're here, what your mission is. It's the awakening, right? This has been a journey, an odyssey. And before it began, there was you and all of your soul family, right? In the 5D, there was you, your best friends, wide-eyed and curious among you about who would be the first to leap, the first to kiss, the first to forget, meaning forgiveness, The first to tell, the first to fall, the first to get back up, and the first to remember that it all began with a dare. So it's like you came here with the soul's purpose, soul's mission. And it would not surprise me a bit if you resonate with being on a huge spiritual journey, whether it's twin flame, high level soulmate, or just you ascending, integrating your own inner divine masculine and feminine yin yang energies. Okay. But with this love, in spite of it all, this is, I believe, as a twin flame reader, which this is not a twin flame reading, but it is part of my spiritual path. And what I've learned is it is time right now in the world where we are creating a new existence, a new world. And a lot of us, our souls came here with a purpose, with a purpose. I know what I am here to do. What are you here to do? You're here to find and create that unconditional love, that unity of divine masculine, divine feminine energies, yin, yang, integrating your shadow, ascension. So your next card is the Wreath. By the way, guys, these decks were donated. I want to give a shout out to Stephanie for donating the Seasons of the Witch Yule Oracle for December. It's a Christmas oracle. And we have The Soul's Journey by James Van Prague, donated by Kavita, another viewer. And we have the Muse Tarot, which was bought for me by my niece. So I'm going to give her a shout out. I don't want to put her name on YouTube for, because she's a minor. But the Muse Tarot is from her. So we're going to be using those today. This is the Season of the Witch Yule Tarot. So the Wreath, there in the circle of life, tends to breathe death. One is not without the other, eternally bound by the essence of spirit. So it's the circle of life. This is like the world, the aurora boreas, like a wedding ring. There is no beginning, there is no end, because within every ending is the beginning, and within every beginning you come to an end. It's that awareness that life is continuous, that we are souls here having a human experience, not the other way around. And it's also, because we are asking about love and relationships, it could depict an ending or a new beginning happening for you in December, which we will look at the tarot to get further advice from. Your next one is hostilities. Now I'm going to clarify this in the reading because I'm not sure exactly what you're facing as far as hostilities. This could be, because I'm kind of seeing this other head down here. This could be like Seven of Swords Seven of Wands energy, where you have leveled up spiritually. You've been on an ascension journey. You've literally raised your frequency and vibration. And hostilities, that always brings in people to challenge you, to test you, to see if you're going to defend how far you've come, if you're going to hold your ground, right? Hold your ground. But we will clarify that. Next, we have someone you love will appear to you in dreams. Okay, someone you love will appear to you in your dreams. They reflect a part of you, a time of remembrance, a time of reflection, and a time of healing. Again, soulmate energy, high level soulmate. My guess is whatever relationship we're talking about today, for those of you that resonate with this, is a high level soulmate, somebody who is your mirror, right? Your reflection, reflecting back to you, your shadow, triggering you, showing you places in your life that you needed to heal. It's shaking up your environment to bring all of that to the surface so that it could be cleared. And this person could be arriving in your dreams. I think for some of you, you've already met this person. For others of you, you've been dreaming about somebody you haven't met yet, and that person is coming in for you. Because next we have, this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. So a lot of you, if you haven't met somebody yet, then when you do meet them, it's going to feel like you've known them before, because it's a past life soulmate. For those of you that have already met, this is confirmation from Spirit that, yes, this could be the one, and you have already met the romantic partner you seek. Next, we have support. Lean on your inner circle during this time. That's all about community, soulmates, soul contracts, friends, people that this card talks about, right? Your soul tribe, the ones that it's part of your soul family. Before you incarnated here on earth, you had like this little bet going between you about what your life purpose is, who's going to find that purpose first, who's going to awaken out of the matrix and ascend first. It's a little bit of helping one another, but also challenging each other to strive for your ascension first. A little bit of gentle persuasion, I guess, is what I'd say. Love and support, but definitely a little bit of friendly competition is what it feels like. All right. I'm not sure. Everything here makes sense to me. Like, I don't really even, I need the tarot, obviously, to make the reading, but there's a very clear message here without the tarot. The only thing I see here is the hostilities, and I will clarify that. My guess is that we're not living your highest and best life. You were probably stuck in a lot of shadow, a lot of fear, anxiety, unworthiness, whatever yours is, because everybody's is different. But we all have childhood trauma and family karma and connections with others that are karmic. And we weren't living our highest and best life. And what it seems to me in this reading is that you have been doing a lot of healing and you have leveled up. And my guess is because you've leveled up, you now have some people kind of gunning for you, trying, like, who does she think she is to, live her highest and best life, to succeed at something that everybody else has failed at, or whatever. There's always a little bit of rivalry, but we will clarify that. All right, Spirit, I'd like 4 cards for Capricorn when it comes to love and romance and relationships for the month of December, the end of 2021. What is the highest and best message that they need to know in love and relationship for the month of December? Okay. 3 more, please. Can we get more for Capricorn here? I'm going to move this so you guys can see the cards a little better. I'll show them to you too, because this isn't the best layout. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and all cross watchers in love and relationship for the month of December, please, Spirit. For the month of December, highest and best messages for the month of December. Okay. Bottom of the deck is the Hanged Man. So I want to put these in the order they came out. Oh, and that one flipped in. So I wasn't taking reversals, but that one clearly came out in the reverse. All right. So we have the 2 of materials, which is the 2 of Pentacles, followed by the Hierophant. Then we have the 9 of materials, 9 of Pentacles in the reverse, which was very clearly in the reverse, so I'm going to leave it that way. We have the 8 of Voices, which is the 8 of Swords. And we have the 9 of Inspiration with the Hanged Man. Oh, and under the Hanged Man is the Lovers and Temperance. Okay. So lean on your inner circle during this time and love in spite of it all. with the hostilities. So I do feel for those of you that already have met the one, someone that you dream about, someone you know that you're spiritually connected to, somebody that was probably a catalyst for your awakening, to put you on purpose, to help you to go through the transformation. And because that wreath is like death and transformation, it's like the ending and new beginnings. My guess is most of you are going to resonate with this. If you don't, then this could possibly not be your reading. Make sure you check your moon, your rising, and your Venus sign, because the majority is who I'm reading for, and the majority needs to hear this. So with the Hanged Man, with the Nine of Wands, with the Eight of Swords, with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, right next to the Hierophant and the Two of Pentacles, I swear 90% of my viewers are in third-party situations. And if it isn't romantic, it doesn't have to be that they're married. It could be any kind of there's interference. There's somebody running interference. That could be this hostility act or card too, where something is keeping you from your person or them from you. And it looks here with the high, so you got the Two of Pentacles. What does the Two of Pentacles represent? It represents somebody that's juggling two options, and it's creating an imbalance in their life. It's creating instability because, I know I try not to bring religion into it because I'm a spiritual person now, but I was deeply indoctrined in Christianity. And I always have Bible verses floating around in the remnants of my background, that, because the Bible has a lot of truth in it, guys, a lot of truth. It's just hidden. It's for those with the eyes to see and the ears to hear. So, excuse me, in the Bible, there is a verse that says you cannot serve two masters, right? A heart that is divided is always in imbalance. And so it appears that either you or your person has a choice or a decision to make because they've been trying to balance and have both of these options together. And all it's creating is chaos and instability in their life. And they're seeing it. There could be arguing and fighting if they're, like I said, it doesn't have to be a marriage, but for some of you, most of you, it could be with this Hierophant. I'm going to get to the singles in a minute because I do believe I can possibly include you in this reading, but we're going to take a look here first, okay? So what I'm seeing is you or your person, because this card tells me most of you have already met that romantic partner. And you're so connected that it's part of your life purpose is unconditional love and ascension and a spiritual awakening. And this person is the mirror to bring up all that healing for you. And you probably think about them all the time and dream about them. So whether this is your energy or your person's energy, somebody here has something else or someone else that they are trying to juggle with you. And if it's not a marriage, it could be, they live with their parents who have Alzheimer's, or they've got children that, they don't want to create chaos in their lives. I dated a guy once that was a single dad, and it became a problem because he wanted to have a relationship with me, but he didn't want me to be part of his life because he didn't want his kids to meet anybody that he dated. And in the beginning, I understood it, but then it became a problem. So a third party situation doesn't have to be marriage. Whatever it is, This person, you or them, has a decision to make because they can't continue to try to juggle both options. Next, we have the Hierophant, and the Hierophant is that traditional card of, marriage, commitment, institutions. It can also be spiritual lessons. When it's next to the Nine of Pentacles, so the Nine of Pentacles in the upright is independence. This person has created abundance for themselves, all by themselves, with, without, or in spite of anybody else. This is true autonomy. This is, I have created a life that I am proud of, that is stable, secure, and independent. But it's in the reverse. And a lot of times I look at it as my single card, somebody who's single, right? They're not co-creating with another partner. They did it all by themselves. Well, it's in reverse and it's right next to the Hierophant and the Two of Pentacles. This really does feel like third-party situation. Take it if it resonates. If it don't, check your other signs, okay? Because next to that, we have the Eight of Voices, which is stuck, right? In the normal Rider-Waite Tarot, it's a woman who is tied up and has a blindfold on and has 8 swords halfway circling her. And what it implies, because swords is all about thoughts and beliefs, what it implies is that she's stuck in her head, or they're stuck in their head. We're not going to put gender into it. And unable to free themselves, not because they're literally tied, but because they're tied up in energy, in their thoughts, in their beliefs. They believe they're stuck, therefore they are. Okay. Then we have the Nine of Inspiration, which is the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is Chiron energy. It's that feeling of being the wounded warrior. I've been through the battle, but I'm not giving up. I'm still here fighting for what it is I believe is right. All right. And then we have the Hanged Man. And under that, we have the Lovers and the Temperance card. What's under that? Oh, 6 of material. So what I see is Spirit is telling you for those of you that are in a situation you need to end it. Period. It's a call to choose. Who is this person that you dream about? The one that you want to be with, the one that you came here with a purpose to co-create unconditional love with. If it's not the one that you're with and all you're experiencing is hostilities there. See, I knew that I'd figure out what this one meant. If you're in a situation that you're unhappy, it's unhealthy, maybe even toxic, a lot of arguing and fighting, and you know it's time to go, then your advice is lean on your inner circle during this time for support, to give you the support that you need to end this cycle with the Wreath, to get you on purpose, and to clear. It's, the Hanged Man is a waiting card, waiting for clarity, waiting for guidance, waiting for illumination and a new way of seeing things. But it's also the sacrifice card, right? It's sacrificing something in your life to make room for something else. And so if you're the one that's in a situation where you feel stuck, where you need to become independent, where you need to break a contract, because a lot of times the Hierophant is a contract, in order to choose what's highest and best for you, then Spirit is telling you it's time to do that right now. It's time. I've already gotten a channeled message for the new moon, and it's all about, again, and it's kind of been a very repeated story, but we are in eclipse season. It's about ending relationships, friendships, situationships, jobs, places where you know you don't belong, where you know it's over and you just haven't found haven't found the way, right? To sacrifice, to cut it out of your life, to remove it. You're still looking for that clarity. You're still trying to figure it out. Now, most of you, and I'm going to be honest, most of you, this is your person. This isn't even your energy. But I think you've already met the person that you love. I think they might be stuck in a third-party situation. Again, doesn't have to be a marriage, but it's where they believe, they've been raised to believe that they are supposed to fight till the very end. They're supposed to make it work. They're supposed to fix it. They're not supposed to give up despite the wounding. You know, it's a battle to be here, but I'm still here. Then the message is very clear that in the month of December, this person, because underneath that is the Lovers with the Temperance card and the Six of Material, which is the Six of Pentacles. And so this is all about balancing. It's about finding the balance through the decision of the Two of Pentacles. When you make that decision, when you figure out this is the one, this is when they figure out this is the one, this is my person, this one's not, this is hostility, toxicity, arguing, fighting. This situation no longer serves me. When they make that choice, and that's what they're struggling with right now, is that Two of Pentacles. When they make that choice, it's going to create that balance, because balance is the Six of Pentacles. It's equal reciprocity. It's I give and I receive. You give and you receive. We breathe in and we breathe out as one, right? That's the Lovers. The Lovers is also a choice card. It's choice between two options that matter, that you have emotional attachment to. And then with Temperance, another balancing card. It's all about balance here. It's about choosing where you're aligning your energy and creating space through the sacrifice, sacrificing one of these pentacles for the other one. Okay, so I want to get you some advice, because you do, I mean, as of right now, your advice is to lean on your inner circle, your soulmates, your friends, the people that incarnated with you on this journey. So, you know, like for instance, I talked about my Patreon where I created a community of twin flames. We're rare. And I don't do a lot of twin flame energy over here on YouTube because it's oversaturated, and people who do constant twin flame readings are keeping the divine feminine and the divine masculine in codependency. I wanted to break that cycle of codependency and create some place where we can find community and empowerment. And that's what this card is all about. You incarnated with other twins or with other high-level soulmates or with soul family, soul tribe, your inner circle. And you came here with a purpose, and you're finding your tribe. And you probably have already found your tribe by you know, just the very process of ascending. We have been being shown what doesn't serve us and to cut it out of our lives and to create space through sacrifice for what we're wanting to call in our purpose. And so I feel like most of you watching this have already done that. And that's why Spirit's saying lean on that group of people that you know you can trust and depend on to help you through this separation that's been a little bit stagnant with the Eight of Swords and the Hanged Man, because this person wants to do what's right. They were raised to believe that you don't give up on certain family members or certain jobs or certain, it's all about the Hierophant, the belief systems of tradition, traditional belief systems of sacrificing ourselves and our happiness and our joy because it was taught to us that that's the right thing to do. In the age of Aquarius, we're being shown that that was a false teaching, that we are supposed to empower ourselves. We're not supposed to stay tied to contracts and belief systems that keep us in bondage, keep us from finding that independence, right? So I could preach all day to you guys, but what I'm seeing here is a clear message from Spirit that you need to get with your like-minded friends and family that resonate with you, that understand this journey that you're on, because it does look like your person, possibly you, but for most of you, I feel it's your person, is still standing here fighting for, feeling stuck and fighting for something that they know isn't for them, that they know is not for them. And with the wreath, that's like the death energy. It's the aurora boreas. It's the death and rebirth, right? This person has a decision to make, and it's a heart decision with the lovers about what they want to give and what they feel worthy of receiving. And so I am going to get you some advice, but then I'm going to take this over to Patreon. What do I want to use, Spirit, for advice? Oh, I thought I had my other deck in here, but apparently I don't. So, yeah, I'm trying to keep it down because been trying to time my readings because I could read for hours and it takes up all my hard drive, and then some of the videos have been cutting off in the middle of them because I don't have enough hard drive space. All right. Advice for the viewer, please. Advice for the viewer in love and romance who are stuck in this energy of waiting. Aww. Oh my God. Bottom of the deck, twin flames. Yin yang, Zen balance, union duality, coupling, complementing each other. Then we have soulmates. It says soul connection, partnership, agreement, soul contract. And I did tell you you've got a contract here. And then we have self-indulgence, focus on self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. Okay? So your advice is to focus on you. You can't control anybody else, including your soulmate or twin flame, because we have both here. So it's not saying that all of you are twin flames. Spirit's clearly saying there's two groups, soulmate and twin flame. So take what resonates. However, your advice is to focus on yourself and your self-worth. It's a time to heal and do your shadow work and to give yourself self-appreciation, especially for those of you that have come so far. And I do see how far you've come. Okay, beautiful. You're on purpose. You know what you're here to do. You know who your person is. You probably know why this stagnation is here. And Spirit is clearly telling you in the month of December, stay in your own lane. Let this person figure out what they need to figure out. Okay? It looks to me like there's some things that they need to take this big old sword and cut out of their life. And they feel it and they know it. And you guys are very connected through dreams, through, quantum entanglement. You think about each other all the time. You showing up in this person's life has knocked them off balance. You have shown them their purpose. You have shown them unconditional love and support, and they know that you're the one. But they're trying to find a way to balance out and release with the Wreath. Release, it's the death process. There's an ending that needs to happen to create this balance. And your advice is to be patient, to work on yourself while you're waiting. Don't wait. I never wait. I always tell the universe, if you bring me another soulmate and it feels right, I'm going for it. But I'm not going to go chase it. I'm going to be in flow. I'm going to allow what's meant for me to show up for me. And I'm not going to go out there knocking on doors or, joining singles clubs and dating sites, which I've been there, done that, bought the t-shirt and the beer koozie. It doesn't work, guys. And so temperance is all about divine timing. And it's about, and then you've got the Six of Pentacles. That's equal reciprocity. There's so much balancing that's happening right now in this situation, whether you can see it or not. And so you can't control this person's behaviors or actions. The only person you can control is you. And you're doing a wonderful job. Hold the line. Don't give up. Nine of Wands. Hold the line. You've been through a battle, but don't give up. Hold space. Okay? Hold space. Self-indulgence. Love yourself first. Take care of you. Be in that high vibration of being open to receive. Six of Pentacles. All right, so guys, I'm going to take this over to Patreon. I'm going to take a look at timing because we have divine timing here. I'm going to try and ask Spirit if they can kind of give us a little bit of insight on what divine timing looks like. I'm going to take a look at what's going on with your person specifically. What is the hostilities, right? And I'm going to take a look at the transformation. Where are they at on their transformation? So if you'd like to join us over there, it's $4.44 a month. If you haven't already joined, it's basically the cost of a high-end coffee monthly. And if you resonate with being the twin flame in this, which by the way, under that is love, holy crap, unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, and attraction. So we're going to pick this apart over there. But if you resonate with being a twin flame and you're looking for community, you're looking for like-minded twins, people that understand what you're going through, and you haven't joined our Patreon, it's $11.11 a month. And I'm going to be doing a ton of twin flame content in the next couple of months because I've been told, I'm clairaudient and I channel spirit, I've been told a huge shift is coming in the collective. These karmic energies are leaving. So it's going to be probably a common thread through a lot of the zodiac readings this month. Because even if you aren't a twin flame, all of us are awakening and ascending, and it's part of the process is to release those contracts, those old karmic contracts that no longer serve us, so that we can create space for new ones. All right, so if this is where we part, I love you. I'm grateful for you. If you're new, smash that subscribe, hit the like button, turn on your bell for notifications, and I will see you on the next upload. But if you're joining me over on Patreon, I'll see you over there. If this is where we part, I will see you on the next upload. And I love you. If you don't see me before, well, you'll see me if you choose to. But I mean, if you don't watch any of my videos till after the holidays, Merry Christmas.